All right, so I'm pretty sure I'm recording now. All right, so this ball, I'm gonna take this back to the beginning at 0. And this ball is not gonna move.
Right.
I'm gonna have another one that is gonna move, but that one's gonna be parented already. So in fact, I need to, so there's an issue here. At 0, first things first, the character needs to be at the default position. And you can see at default at 0, your control has values over here. So these all need to be 0, and that's the default position. Just make sure all of these are at default. Zeros, they should be all zeroed out. Yeah. Okay, and this guy, I'm gonna keep his position at 1, but at 0, he needs to be, so also you have scales here. Those are keyed at 0.59. Before you create this ball, or before you move it into position, you wanna have it, its translation, you wanna have its scale frozen, freeze transformations. Anyways, so I'm gonna 0 these out so that we get it to its original position. At 1, I don't want to lose what you have at 1 because that's our main. Let's see. Well, I'm not going to worry about scale for now, but there shouldn't be any values in scale because you're not making it. Are you actually going to squash and stretch it or make it bigger and smaller?
No, I just unlocked it for some reason.
Okay, yeah, these should be set to 1s, the scales, if you're not moving them. Anyways, I'll just pretend like they're set to 1, just for the purpose of this demonstration. All right, so from 1 to, picks it up at, picks it up at 64. All right, so from 1 to 64, that guy's turned on. So at 65, actually, I'm gonna say, right when he hits, so I'm gonna say 63. So I just hit S to set a key for 63. So at 65, he disappears.
That's 64.
I'm sorry. At 64, he's gonna disappear. So I'm gonna hit 0. I'm gonna go to visibility and hit 0, which means off, and I hit enter, and now he disappears. So the other thing I need to do, I need to duplicate this ball so that it will get stuck. I have to create another ball that's stuck to this rig. So I have this ball selected, I hit Control D. And I'm gonna hit S at 63. Actually, I'm gonna go back to frame 1. I'm gonna go to 0. I hit S at 0. I go right Alt greater than to 1. I hit S again. And in fact, I'm gonna go to 64 also. I'm gonna hit S again. So from 1 to 63, it's gonna be off. All right. So now the only ball that we're seeing is the non-sticky ball until here. So now it's on, but I need to have this ball. This ball is actually is always going to be connected to the rig. We're just not going to see it until 64. So I'm going to shift control the joint just above it, and I'm going to hit P. Now let's see if that works. If I move this forward, yep. Okay, so everywhere that joint goes, that ball is gonna follow because it's stuck to it. Which means that first ball, this animation is going away. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right, okay. I'm confusing myself because I'm seeing two balls.
Yeah.
All right. So another thing to make sure to do is you want to name them properly. I didn't even name these. I just P-sphere, and you want to put them on separate layers so you can turn them off and on in the layers. But as far as making this work, so he grabs the ball. So yeah, the one I have selected, I'm going to delete all this animation over here. All right. So now if we just watch it. So the last part of this is you don't show that the ball is down there. So we just need to go to that frame just before it comes up. Oh, I'm sorry, I need to grab the other ball. Okay, so let's see. So somewhere in here, I'm not sure what frame that is. I'm just gonna turn it off around here. I'm not sure, it doesn't really matter because we don't see it, it's hidden. I'm gonna hit S, and then 20, I'm gonna hit S again. And at 20, I'm gonna turn it off again. So now we're not gonna see it when the crane comes up. And that's pretty much it.